Hello everybody, we are here to try out the demo Slay the Princess that I have seen on another streamer's channel that I enjoy watching, and it looked cute and horrible all at once, which kind of sounds like my life, but you know. Alright, let's start before I can make any more horrible, inappropriate jokes, which I'll continue to do anyway. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods,
Oh no.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Not the path in the woods.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You don't say.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
As I know it. Okay. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to Underworld is because she's locked up? Killing a princess doesn't seem kind of bad. Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay if ending the world? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to kill off a monarch. I don't think that's a very good thing to say.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Wow, dude.
While I appreciate the mental exercise while running up against a bit of a ticking clock, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
No, you're putting a lot on me, jeez. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Wow, Mr. Pushy Pants.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh no.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on the table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Dun dun dun.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's commanding, almost as though she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Am I really? Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Yep. What? No, I would never do that. Yeah, okay, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. It's not an answer.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
You're a princess. You're probably easy to kill. You probably just point out that there's a sale at Macy's or something.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
See, you're smart.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder.
Why are you still talking?
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over? It's over. Don't get all worked up. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
We didn't take our knife with us?
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because I'm a terrible human being and we just killed a cartoon princess.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
You dumped my ass in outer space.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
Do I get a police box? Do I get a companion?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Oh.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Wait, I've been upstairs this whole time?
Happier.
Is she like rotting downstairs and I've just never gone back?
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Yeah.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Yeah, I don't like it usually.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
We can?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Wow, this got really, really dark.
Don't you dare.
Using the blade, kill us. Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. You're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing. Okay.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
How do I know the world's saved? You blast me off in outer space.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yay!
The end. Nice knowing you.
What? Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, I've heard this before. Terrible scene. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. Oh, you bastards, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. What am I doing here? You trapped me here last time. Oh, wow.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Wow.
I have one last warning for you.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
You're right. She won't be a problem. I'm not sure I'm a fan of my new roommate. I think there's a lot more to this situation than we've been told. The situation couldn't be more straightforward. Just ignore him. The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only item of furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. Before you have a chance to even think about taking it, the top of a head appears from underneath the floorboards.
Why?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Oh, wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost!
Yay, it's a ghost.
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Lots of ghost things.
It's you. Hiya, killer. I guess we've got some things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
Okay. Oh, that's it. At least for the demo. There's 7 endings in the demo, and I got one of them. I think I might go back and figure out what other ones there are. Alright, let's try this again.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay, yeah. Princess Cabin, End of the World, I get it. Oh, have you considered? Well, I've done all those.
I'm talking about the end of every...
I did that one too. Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No, you have to do it. Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
Consider killing a princess. Can't someone else do this? Have you considered that I'm okay of ending the world?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No, I'm not a nihilist or a very, very evil person. Turn around and leave. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Let's just do
That's
it.
the spirit.
Oh, Lord.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Oops.
The interior of the blade is...
Okay.
You take the blade from the table.
Alright, going back downstairs.
The door, her voice.
Who's there?
It's commanding. Oh, don't let it fool you.
Downstairs is what I did last time. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Just checking on you, or hi. I'm gonna say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay. Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with...
There's a
She's
chain
so
around her,
cold.
and
Let's
she's
focus
cold
on the
and
task
pretty.
at hand.
And
Are you here to
narrator's
kill her or
being a
something?
jerk. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
I need this knife. It's for my butter supply.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. Out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just... talk.
Yeah, we can talk. Sure.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
I don't have any arms.
We'll be fine.
Oh.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
you're pretty a relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. There's people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
No.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her. Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Just how long has she been down here?
Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think what I do really matters. Look, at the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or any other number of good things that I'm sure you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Nope, sadly.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So, do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less. You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there is, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Oh.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. Slay the princess. Keep her locked away. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can know each other for a better while. Huh. Oh, I slayed her last time. Getting her out of here is going to do something I don't want to do to her. Ugh.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Whoa, okay.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay.
love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this so much.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'm sure I am.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
Oh, great.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This easier for whom?
Oops.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Ugh.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm not sure, but I already killed her once, so...
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Oh, crap.
The princess clutches the wound, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Oh, we screwed up.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
You're the narrator. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Stop that.
Oh. I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess dodges? Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm resisting.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh, crap.
She knocks your legs out from under you with a swift kick. You didn't even see it coming. You fall to the ground, the wind leaving your lungs all at once in a violent puff, and her knee settles on your throat. You try to gasp for air, but she pushes on your windpipe with weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. You won't draw another breath. When she manages to escape from this place and brings ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault.
I'm okay with that.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happening. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path
Chapter
in the
2.
woods, and you're here to slay.
Oh, no. Okay. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now, but I died. What am I
I'll
doing
show
here?
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, if he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. We can help her. We just have to find a way. Oh, is another one of us in here? Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is?
Oh, yeah, she's dangerous. Okay.
All of us in here definitely believe you. Just stay focused on the task at hand.
Screw this, I'm getting the hell out of here. Turn and leave. Silently proceed to the cabin. Yeah, I get it. Lie, yep, okay, definitely gonna slay her. Oh. Okay. I know, she's gonna lie, cheat, and everything.
Word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say the wink out loud?
Nope.
Wink.
Funny.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Wink. What is she gonna do this time? I've already...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely empty. The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks. Her voice carried.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's even more hypnotizing than before. Is it more hypnotizing than before? Or is that... I think we're in love.
We're not in love. She's a bitch.
For everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just don't let her charm you. It's all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again. Did everything we just went through actually happen? It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
I remember you. You're going to help me get out of here, right?
Oh, I guess that was our second ending that we got. I may try to get more endings in the future. I'm not sure. But until then, this is 2 of them. Honestly, I'd like to play the whole game. This is pretty messed up. But until I decide to get more endings, or you ask me to, I guess this is it for now. This has been Slay the Princess, and you know the drill. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment, leave a like. Come back for more. Who doesn't want to slay a princess? And I'll see you next time. Later.